or Candy Alley, or the Tip Top Tap, or RB Grill for dessert. So it all depends on the given day, and Purple Pig has become such a success. It has only been open for about a year and a half now. Good. Jimmy Banos Jr.
Oh, you're kidding.
Okay, Jimmy Banos Sr. with Heaven on 7, it's his son, and Bon Appetit has selected it as being one of the top 10 new restaurants in the United States.
Wow, fantastic.
So wine, swine, and cheese. It's a fun
place. Where is
it? Where's Purple Right Pig? Around 550 Michigan Avenue. Okay, and you can't miss it. I mean, you've got the Purple Pig out there. You've got the purple awnings here in the summer. Beautiful bright purple on Michigan Avenue. A good place to go.
Is it North Michigan or South Michigan?
That'd be north.
North, 550.
North,
okay,
550.
Just over the river,
just a block down from the Wrigley building on the same side.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much food is served at each stop, would you say? Because people, I mean, you didn't get 2 huge slabs
you're going to get 2 pieces of pizza. So, I mean, some people right there, we let everybody know they're going to get a substantial amount of food. You get your full, on all Taste Bud tours, you're going to get a full Chicago-style hot dog.
And that's part of the tour.
Half of a brownie.
Yeah.
Half of a brownie. You're going to get a cupcake. You're going to get a bag of caramel corn, depending on the tour that you go on. Add to Heaven on 7 a nice cup of award-winning gumbo that just gets me through the winters here in Chicago.
And jambalaya.
And jambalaya on the North Tour. And at Berghoff, I mean, we serve you a mini meal right there.
Oh,
you come in, you get your root
You can
beer.
barely, by the end, you know, and you're so thirsty. We were Saturday because it was so hot and sunny that everybody just downed those homemade root beers. Now, how long has it been since you've had a homemade root? It was killer.
It is. It's
killer.
And you can take it home. They have plenty to take home.
Really?
Yes.
There's no caffeine in root beer, is there?
No.
What about stuff for kids on your tour?
Well, the Candy Alley, I mean, we've had Girl Scouts come out. We've had all kinds of kids come out. They love it. I mean, they got the hot dog, they got the hamburgers. They all like the pizza. It's fun for everybody, regardless of age.
How about a vegetarian?
We'll take care of you. We don't want anyone to miss out on the fun. You just let us know you're a vegetarian, and we have excellent substitutes for you at every stop.
Get a cheese pizza.
Absolutely. I mean, you can still eat the brownie or the cupcake.
Of course.
Yeah, and then Chicago-style hot dog, we just turn it into the salad on top of the bun, and without the dog. You know. So.
How would you recommend someone who has downsized themselves to get into a new business the way you did?
Well, have a supportive wife, have supportive family, and it's kind of like the Chicago fire. You know, pick yourself up. The people of the fire of 1871, and here in Chicago, I mean, the whole place burnt down. So you just have to pick yourself up, look yourself in the mirror, and say, "Hey, it's up to you." You know, you can send all those resumes out, you can do everything, but don't give up on you. Whatever your plan is, put your plan on paper, and keep surrounding yourself with friends and family and other successful people. And it's your dream, so you can make your dream come true. You know, as far as you have complete control of whatever you want to do.
Just like dieting.
Yeah.
Just like weight loss.
You and your segues.
Just like daily cardio. I'm always looking for that opportunity. You know what I mean? That opportunity. You guys like my segues, though.
They're great.
But you have to have the right attitude. I mean, if you don't, I mean, for 8 months after being downsized, every day you saw me around there, Laura. I was walking around like the world has come to an end, you know.
Yeah.
And it hasn't. You know, outside those windows where we live was Taste Bud. It's just a matter of putting it all together.
What do you think, in a few words, does it take to be an entrepreneur?
Just what we just heard, almost.
Yeah, nearly
exactly what you set it up with.
Absolutely. Just first of all, have a dream and think outside the box. And you know, I keep walking down the street wondering why no one else has done this. I think to be an entrepreneur, first of all, you have to have the plan and the dream, but then most importantly is to take action, because some people always say, "I'll do that someday."
Everyone always says, "I should have done that."
Or I should have. It's taking action. Don't be afraid of failure.
That's great. Mike and Laura, we don't have the food tour, but we have an Elgin walkabout tour that begins in a restaurant. It's just July 16th
it's
weekend.
Fabulous.
But it begins a play is directed over several places you visit. So it's a walkabout theater that's very successful.
Theater, and I went out last year, and they have all the different theater companies in town put on a small play, at each
Location,
venue.
yeah.
5 different locations, like Elgin Public House, it's a restaurant bar, and then a different one, and another one, and another one.
I want to come out and do that.
It's this month. You can
You
come out and see
should.
it.
Yeah,
July
absolutely.
16th.
You should
I'll
come
get
out for
details
that.
from
Yeah.
Bring
Because I
Karen
went
out.
last year and it was fabulous.
Fun.
It's a great idea, especially if it might be something you could incorporate with your tours in Chicago, especially if your guides are more theater bound,
Absolutely.
right?
We're also doing is with the Art and Soul. Is it Pasagita? We're doing
Passeggiata.
Passeggiata. We're doing that.
Don't let Ziggy hear you.
Oh, I know. I
mispronounce
was.
that.
Well, I heard it 2
Kill you.
different ways when I did an interview. So
Passeggiata.
Passeggiata. We're having that where the tradition where you walk around with friends in a food concept. That's July 31st and 30th and 31st in town. So this is a perfect month for similar venues for yourself.
Absolutely.
Listen, who were your first guinea pigs for the
To start off?
Yeah.
Use my background as far as sales and marketing, because used some market research, and I brought in 100 friends and family, and we put them through the Taste Bud tours first before we sold anyone tickets.
No kidding.
So that's why I say surround yourself with friends and family. And Karen and I, we sent out invites and said, hey, it's like we're a party. This is Lynn and Karen's new business.
Walking party.
Come on out. And we set up, as far as surveys, asking them, what did you like? What would you change? And we were pretty much spot on, but we did make some changes.
I would hope so. You get their opinion, you get the feedback from them. My question to you is, how did you meet the owners of all these restaurants? How did you meet the people in charge who will give you free samples of their food? I mean, what was the arrangement with them?
Well, it's not necessarily all free. I mean, I've met some of them in my past life before, but frequented these places. They're some of my favorite places.
Sure.
Using my background in sales and marketing, I shared the vision with them as far as co-op marketing and sharing with them what we would be doing. My website right now is getting about 15,000, 20,000 hits a day. And you can see the logos up there, so we're linked into all the participants, so they're getting that, and their websites are up there too. So went in, shared with them what we were going to do, and it's been a win-win-win for everyone.
Cool. Any more questions from the class here in the studio?
I have a couple of the more personal questions. Do you put ketchup in your hot dog?
I do.
We're being filmed right now too. I mean, look at this. No, absolutely no ketchup allowed.
Ketchup on hot dogs.
No ketchup allowed. But the one thing, if anyone wants to come out on one of the tours, you just go to tastebudtours.com, and if they put in the WRMN code, we'll give a 5% discount on that too.
Right.
Cool.
So it's something that's worthwhile to come out. You're looking at a birthday party or just wanting to come out and have your own taste of Chicago.
What a great idea for a birthday party, even for the kids.
Oh, absolutely.
For everybody.
You don't have to worry about it. We'll take care. We'll put candles in the hamburgers, hot dogs, whatever. We'll have fun.
Whatever, candles in the cupcakes.
Yes, of course, in the shots.
In the frosting shots.
Frosting shots. Take home.
What's the most important takeaway you want to leave our listeners with?
With Taste Bud Tours?
Yeah.
Hey.
And entrepreneurship. First, Taste Bud Tours.
Taste Bud Tours, let's taste Chicago. We've got 7,700 wonderful restaurants out there. It's such a beautiful city with food and everything else. It's just been a wonderful city to start up a new business. It's like a small town, really. And the people that I work with all these restaurants, I think from an entrepreneur standpoint, is you have a dream, you have a vision. We had a lot of people that said, I'm in with you. So, I wouldn't be where we are today without the support of all these restaurants.
That's wonderful.
It's as big a city as we are, it's still a small town.
Give us the contact info. Give us the phone number and the website.
Right. The website is tastebudtours.com. Tastebudtours.com. If you want to email us, tastebudtours@gmail.com. And then just call me directly. I'd like to answer any questions you have at 219-929-6648.
When you had the seniors from Cleveland in, could they all walk that far, or did you have different transportations for them?
What we did is they did have a bus, and we had a couple folks in their 90s, and they had a great time. Because the Loop territory, or the Loop area that we go to, which is the Taste Chicago, the Powerhouse, the Cultural Center, the